Hello, Guard here. Today I'm going to just do a quick disassembly, cleaning and reassembling of a Kel-Tec Sub2000 40 Smith & Wesson. Here it is. First thing you want to do is to verify that the rifle's empty. Okay, the magazine is out. The chamber is empty. But I'm going to put it in the operating position. This is how it would look like when you shoot it. So what you want to do is you want to pull the bolt back to cock it. The magazine is out. Verify the chamber is empty. Okay, now once it's cocked, put it on safe. Okay, make sure that the hammer won't fall. You don't want the hammer to fall with it's taken apart. Otherwise, you got a bit of a job getting it to go back into operation again. So once that's done, the next thing we have to do is to remove the bolt back here. There's the bolt. It's a two-piece bolt and an operating spring and the retainer right here. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of push this plunger, this retainer in right here, so the buttstock, and then we're going to push this push pin from the left side out to the right. And it's a captured pin. It's not going to come out. It's going to stay right there. And this plunger now is released, so you can pull that out. And there's your operating spring. Now all we got to do is pull out the bolt. You can remove the operating handle and it should come out. We can pull it out a little bit further. And it is a two-piece bolt, so it will come apart like that. And here's the rear of the bolt. It's just a big old hunk of steel. And then here's the actual bolt itself with the channel here. This is where the hammer comes up and hits the firing pin. The firing pin in here, so the striker. Okay, so now we're just going to give it a good cleaning. Just wipe everything down first with a paper towel. Get out the big stuff. Okay, a little bit of oil there. Okay, and then just give it a visual. Make sure there's no paper towel debris left on it, because paper towel is not really the best thing to do that with. But it's easy. Alright, and now we're just going to give it a little clean. And I got some powder blast here. It's not the best smelling stuff. I don't use a lot of it in the house. And just give it a good wipe down and get all the surfaces of it. And I have a little nylon bristle brush here to kind of get in the little nooks and crannies there. And you want to get the face of the bolt. Make sure you get underneath the extractor here. My dad always said this is when you should have three hands. And the hand shows up. Alright, thank you, third hand. That was the missus. Okay, the bolt's all nice and clean. The bolt face is good and clean. The extractor's nice looking. It's all ready to go back. And I'm just going to give this a little wipe down with some solvent. Okay, there we go. So that's all nice and clean. Just inspect your spring here, make sure everything looks good on it. No breaks in it, it's a good spring. And next thing to do is just run a patch down the bore. And one thing nice about this is you can fold this rifle up and run your cleaner rod through it. It's real easy. That, and now I'll run a clean patch through it. And the patch come out pretty clean. Just run one more patch through it. And we have a nice clean patch. So we should have a nice clean bore now. Alright. And on the face of the barrel here, it's good and clean. So everything looks good on it. Next thing to do is put it back together. So fold it back in the operating position. Now to put it back together, it's just basically a reverse of the steps, but I'm going to put a little bit of grease on this bolt rod. You can see where it wears a little bit in some spots. So I like to put just a little bit of grease in those couple places. So there's that, and we'll just put it back together. Now the trick to it is the bolt has to go in like this. The flat part up. If the pistol grip's up, flat part up like this. So get it like that. Slide it in here. And at that point you can see where the operating handle goes. The hole shows up right there. Now, it takes a little bit of effort to get it past this point. I got a plastic rod here, and I'm just going to make sure this is lined up right. Okay, and just give it a little pop right here. There we go. Now, put the operating handle in here, and the only thing left to do is to put in the operating spring. And it goes into the hole in the center of that bolt. Push it in, line it up, and push that pin back through it. Now it's all back together. Just pull the bolt back, make sure it works. It's on safe, so the trigger will move but it won't fire. It is empty. Take the safety off, pull the trigger, and it's all working. So that's disassembly and cleaning of a Kel-Tec Sub2000. Pretty simple, straightforward. Again, a recap is verify the rifle is empty, pull the bolt back, cock it, put it on safe, take your hand and hold this little pin, push down a little bit, drift this pin out sideways, it'll stay captured. Remove the operating spring, slide the bolt out, and take the operating rod handle out, clean it, put it back together. It's real simple. It's a very easy to clean little carbine. Thanks for watching and hope you have a great day. Bye.